right, Keith, those winds were pretty strong yesterday.
Yeah, they gusted over 60 miles an hour at times. Now it's breezy and cold, which is a combination we're getting used to. It seems like through the month of January at least. Current temperatures 9 in Rangeley, 26 in Portland. You think, well, that's not so bad, and it really isn't. It's a little bit below average, but not by a ton. But here's the problem. The winds are gusting 31 in Portland, 39 in Lewiston, 28 in Bangor, 43 miles an hour in Greenville. And so that puts that wind chill below zero in a lot of spots here, even in the middle of the day. And this is largely driven by the wind. The air mass, though, continuing to cool down throughout the day today. Satellite looks good. It's usually the case. There aren't too many cold, super cold, and cloudy days. It happens, but not a lot around here. And so the winds are out of the northwest. You can see that right out over the open water, and that's where those clouds are coming from. So you can tell a couple of things by this satellite. One is that the winds are out of the northwest. The other is that that wind is really cold because it's creating those ocean effect snow showers and clouds. So temperatures actually drop off. 2 o'clock today, models have us down into the 20s, low 20s along the coast. We're in the mid 20s right now. Single digits into the mountains, probably popping below zero before the sun sets. And it will be a very cold night tonight, especially in the mountains in northern Maine. You can see Berlin, the models are really hot on that, being cold, I guess, 25 below by 1 in the morning, 17 below in Caribou, and I think the rest of the state is hovering around zero, briefly below zero by early tomorrow morning. We do moderate a bit as a little clipper comes through tomorrow. That'll give us some light snow briefly along the coastline, but more consistently from Bangor, Waterville, and then points north. And you can see that temperatures there are 9 or 10 degrees when it's snowing. So really quick accumulating fluffy snow is likely, and we'll talk about amounts here in a second, but it continues through the afternoon and then moves out during the evening. Things moderate a bit on Wednesday night and Thursday, and then another cold shot comes in for Friday morning, which looks very cold. Just wait for the models to catch up here. Here's Thursday night, here's Friday morning, and again, 20, 25, almost 30 degrees below zero, well away from the coastline. So as far as snow goes, I think it's a non-issue along the coast, but as you get Bangor north, as we mentioned, to Newry, into Berlin, into Rangeley, probably kind of a widespread 1 to 3 inches. I wouldn't be shocked by a fluffy 4 from Dover Foxcroft to Millinocket and maybe into Greenville as well. The mountains will pick up a little bit additional snow too at the higher terrain, which they generally will be happy about. So that's a little clipper. It doesn't have much moisture with it. We get cold again on Friday morning. And then the question is whether or not this storm on Saturday can hook up with us, or this blocking high is just too strong, too cold, to pushes that snow away. Models diverge on that right now. The European model continues to think we do get a hit on Saturday. The GFS model has a more suppressed track. And as I mentioned yesterday, kind of pick your poison situation if you don't like winter weather, because we're either talking about snow on Saturday or we're talking about Arctic cold again, because the stronger that high is, the colder it can get as it pushes that storm away. So this is the European model's take of this system, and it's not a big deal for us, but it does bring some snow in Saturday afternoon into Saturday night, especially along the coastline, and it keeps the really Arctic air at bay at least during the day on Saturday, and then we moderate a bit on Sunday. So that's the snowier solution. The colder solution is still in play, though, for the weekend. So cold again on Friday, still watching Saturday. Unfortunately, we don't have a strong read on whether or not that's a hit. I think the coast has a much better chance than the mountains for getting in on the storm. Flurries possible on Sunday. We do moderate a bit, but it looks very cold Thursday night and Friday night, kind of regardless of what happens. And then partly sunny on Monday, temperatures in the mid-20s. But wait, there's more, Amanda. The models look cold again mid to late next week, and it has been. I'm still trying to find the data on heating degree days. We talked about that yesterday, a measure of how much heat you might need. I can find it, but I can't find last year. I'm working on it. Hopefully I can bring it to you later today, but I bet you know what it's likely to look like.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, this also explains why you haven't been wandering around the newsroom, because clearly you're busy in the weather office.
Right. Plus, you put those giant headphones on, and I got the message at that point.
We even sent you out yesterday.
Yeah. I came back too quick, though. I get it.